of this facility. It's a very beautiful facility, which, as the deacon very aptly and very correctly expressed, represents a new chapter in our county, a new chapter in our Delta area, which is a very, very important part of our county. It also signifies growth, and those of us that have been around a while, that have been in this area for longer than 50 years, can clearly appreciate the fact that we have and are witnessing growth here in the Delta area. My concern is that that it's not as substantial as it perhaps could be or should be. There still is a lot more that needs to be done here in our Delta area. And this morning, what I would like to do is make you aware that the state recently, I was just advised, has made available, not very much, but about $500,000 to be used to further economic development in the smaller communities in our county. We haven't announced it yet. This is the first time that we're going to be announcing it, and I think it's very aptly to be announced first here in the Delta area, because your area needs more economic growth than the other parts of our county. And I'm not sure what we can do, but you've got the cities that qualify. Well, all of you qualify. All the cities that are out here are all the smaller areas, all the incorporated cities, being probably Elsa, Edcouch, Monte Alto, etc. Again, right now we're in the process of trying to write the criteria for how do we divide up the dollars amongst the entire county, and what criteria are we going to be establishing, what factors are we going to consider to be more important than others. But clearly, economic development needs to occur more rapidly here in this part of the county, and I know that that you've got a friend and your county commissioner, Precinct 1. He and I have, on every issue that has come up during the times that we've been there that involves the Delta area, have been 100% behind the Delta area, and I don't anticipate that will change. And I'm hoping that you accept this particular challenge in a positive way. We're not just going to be throwing the money out to be spent. We're going to be hopefully looking at some very specific factors that need to be present in order for us to be able to divide up these dollars. But in any event, thank you for making time this morning. It is a new chapter in our county. It is a new chapter in our Delta area. And I want to congratulate the individuals that brought it to fruition. Your county commissioner, Precinct 1, your tax assessor collector, your county clerk, the other members of the county commissioners court, and congratulations again. Oh, and it's my pleasure. I believe I'm not.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay, now we'll welcome our county commissioner of Precinct 1, Commissioner A.C. Cuellar Jr.
Good morning, everybody. Buenos dias a todos. Judge, thank you very much. And I'm going to be the first one in line there for the money we can help the Delta area. Judge, I want to thank everybody for being here today. I think, like the judge said, this is a new chapter for the Delta area. And I always said that I would be here and push everything that I could for the Delta area, because it's needed very, very badly here in this area. And I want to thank the judge and the whole commissioner's court for supporting me on this project. I want to thank Paul, Eva, Raul. They worked very hard and to make it possible. And I want to thank everybody that really was involved, all our people there from Precinct 1 and from your office, Paul. And thank you very much. And I think it's going to be good. It's going to save a lot of time, a lot of money for people, not going all the way to Weslaco or Edinburgh, and they can come get their license plates here, they pay their taxes here, and come see pay your tickets and stuff. I think it's going to help a lot. I think it's going to be very good. At least you'll save a little money on gas, and you don't have to drive. You don't have to drive miles, 24-mile round trip, and waiting line over there. So hopefully it'll be a big help for all of y'all. So thank you again, and thank everybody, the veterans. Thank you for supporting us all the time. They're always here to support us in any function that we have, every event. The deacon, thank you very much for your time. And thank everybody, all the elected officials for being here with us to celebrate this event. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Okay, now we'll have our tax assessor collector Paul Villarreal give us a little rundown of what we expect here at this office.
Thank you very much. Commissioner, Judge, all the elected officials and community members, thank you for being here. It's a historical day for me and for all of you. Ciro Trevino was the tax assessor collector back in 1972 through 1996. Armando was the tax assessor from 1997 to 2012. Ciro Trevino hired me back in 1985, that's 30 years ago. And we've never had a county office in this area, so it's an honor for me to be representing him, Ciro and Armando and all of you, with this dedication to this office. It is going to be great. A lot of the people had to go to Edinburgh, had to go to Weslaco. And some people, and people always say, why is it so busy? Why is it that we always have so many people? Well, the county of Hidalgo being the 8 largest in the state of Texas, we have right now approximately over 350,000 properties. We have 568,000 registered vehicles. So when you divide 568 times 12, you're getting about 45,000 plus people in the office. So when I ask for your patience, and this is great, like AC says, you don't have to go out there, you're going to have it right here, but your patience is going to be appreciated because I believe that this area is going to be full. And bringing these services to you, it's been an honor. And what we're going to do in this office is we're going to go ahead and provide the tax. You can pay your taxes, and at the same time you can buy your renewal license plates, you can do title transfers, and of course, we're also doing scufflaw, like AC says, tickets, the JPs are going to be here, and those are things that we have to provide for you, our taxpayer, the person that brings in the monies for the services, for the cities, for the schools, for the county. I represent every district. Out of 44 cities, counties, and schools, I represent 42 of them. So I collect over $1 billion on a year basis and $130 million on motor vehicle. But this is, and I always thank all of you because you're the ones that bring the future for our education of our kids, and I'm excited. I want to see if I brought most of my staff. We have our supervisor here, Melinda, from this office is going to have, I believe, 5 in staff. If you want to please get up, I have people here from our offices. My chief deputy, Eva Mireles. I have also my director, Santos Castillejas, the motor vehicle. I have people from Alamo, from Edinburgh, from Mission, supervisor from Weslaco, from Santos. One of them from San Juan couldn't make it, and Christy, Eva, my chief deputy, my purchasing agent, Mary, and we have Julio, Alex, and everybody that's here. But to all of you, I know that we're going to be able to also, we work very closely with the delinquent tax attorneys, and they're going to have an office here to provide that service for you. If you have, you need to make some arrangements, you're going to be able to talk to them. They represent the county. And you'll be able to talk to them. Pero es un honor para mí este día estar aquí. Estoy muy contento para toda la comunidad y para que no tengan que ir tan lejos. Pero si cualquier pregunta tengan en lo que les podamos atender, por favor nos llaman, ¿ok? Estamos para servirles a ustedes. Ya después de 30 años de experiencia, estar aquí atendiendo a nuestra comunidad, todos los días me levanto con ese gusto, con ese bendición de atenderlos, ¿ok? Me acuerdo cuando venía para acá temprano que había una labor acá por el Sugar, que veníamos a la cebolla y todo eso. Me acordé de eso y ahora que pude atender a ti, a la comunidad, es un placer. So, muchas gracias to all of you, everybody that had something to do with it. I know purchasing always helping us out. Danny también with the doing all the Abalde, Stan, everybody. I saw Victor from the DAs. They're always, giving us some advice. To all of you, hopefully you can come in a little while. We have the rest of the staff in our office that are going to be doing the services. para que también los miren. Pero gracias a ustedes y gracias a Dios por estar aquí.
It's a few words is our JP Precinct 1, Place 1, Judge JP Gilberto Saenz.
Buenos dias, good morning. I'd like to thank all of you for being here today. Also, I'd like to thank our commissioner for opening our office here. I mean, Judge Morales, you know we're going to have an office here. We only have one chair, so I don't We're not here to replace Judge Jackson, first of all, as I said before. The services that he gave you for a lot of years, I think 30 years, we're not going to replace him. We're here to try to maybe provide the same services that he did. Okay? Hopefully we can accomplish that, and hopefully we can have enough people here to help you all. Como dijo el commissioner, you don't have to go pay tickets over there. You can stay over here. Anyway, muchas gracias. Thank you for allowing me to speak to you all. And we're here, Tinita and algo, Morales and myself, can provide some of the services you we can and answer your questions. Yeah. Again, thank you very much.
I just wanted to thank all the departments that really put a big effort in here. The ladies from Judge Saenz's office were here very late cleaning up the area. I know the staff from Morales was also checking out and making sure everything was in order. All of the different departments that helped us, like Mr. Villarreal mentioned, the executive office, Bate and Stan really helped us. Our IT department really came through to make sure that everything was operational for this ceremony this morning. So thank you, everybody. Thank you to our Precinct 1 staff that helped us today.